I have like so many thoughts going through my head at the same time, and I don't really even know where to start. It is kind of weird that they called it Eternal Atake 2 because I don't really feel like I got the same vibe from this one. There's like no story, there's nothing that really ties it in, I feel like. I do think the production sounded phenomenal. Like the production on these songs sounded incredible. A lot of these songs had multiple producers on them. They all had pretty much every one of them had intros, they had outros. The overall way the flow of each song went was very like seamless. Like the production was absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. The rapping in some of these songs was very subpar to Uzi standard. Like some of these songs, specifically, like I feel like the first half of the album, there was kind of a lot of laziness. I feel like that went into the first half of this album. A lot of repetitive lines, a lot of recycling parts of the songs. Like some of the lyrics were very atrocious, in my opinion. On the flip side, it feels like the second half of this album, we got a lot of melodies. Like there was a lot of songs I feel like at the end of this album that I really, really liked. The song structuring was all over the place. Like some songs had some very odd song structuring, while others had very Uzi esque song structuring with the catchy choruses and the great rapping and stuff. So it's kind of like all over the place. Like I feel like he gave a bunch of different ideas. It didn't seem like it was very like cohesive. Like it didn't seem like these songs really had rhyme or reason. There was just a lot of different ideas put together, and you got this. So I don't really know how I overall feel about it, but I will say I do think that this is his worst album, just in regards to how good his other albums are. They don't experience any of the elements that this one has. I think by default, this one has to go towards the bottom of the list, but there was some really, really good songs in here for sure. There's a couple other songs on here that I really, really liked. More songs than I feel like I liked more songs on here than I didn't like. And even the songs that I didn't like, I still took things out of the songs that I did like. There really wasn't many songs in here that I just wasn't feeling, but there was a couple. There was a couple of songs in here that I was just like, they're mid. Some of it borderline experimental as well. So there was just so much that went on in this album. But yeah, I'm really curious to see how this one goes with time because that really is like the tell all of every single album, how it holds up with more listens and more time. Moment, I'm not sure, but I do know that I will be bumping a few songs off of this album 100%. For the time being, I definitely have mixed feelings about this one. I definitely do have this on the bottom tier, like I mentioned, of his discography. But I do think that there was a lot of things that I took out of here that were positives. But this definitely has the most negatives of any of his albums.